cultural village of Pebush. I am the owner of Emo News, and I am also a teacher at the Portsmouth Secondary School. I am a dedicated individual. I am a hard worker. I am someone who goes after what I want. I am set on achieving any goal set before me. Growing up was half and half for me. My parents did try to, provide for us. My father was a huckster at the time. I went to the primary school. I did not pass the common entrance, so I went to the SDA, which was also a good school. After my years at SDA, I still repeated for form. I did not pass 5 subjects when I left SDA, but I was determined to succeed. I went and I started doing these subjects one-on-one, doing them privately. And the folks on Pebush can tell you that I used to pass in the village selling my little coconut cheese, my little tablet, whatever it is to make money. So I did those things and I made my way to college, where I successfully graduated. After college, I did French and sociology. I could not find a job. I applied to like every business place in Dominica from A to Z on the directory. No one called. I then found a job at M&R Trading, where I spent 6 months. After that, I left to the United States of America, and honestly I thought I was going for good, so I stayed there and I found a job at a supermarket where I was doing cashiering. Then after 6 months I returned to Dominica, still cannot find a job, and luckily I found a job at the Ben's Primary School thanks to Mr. Sebastian from Colio, who called me and he saw my qualities and he hired me. From there I stayed at the primary school for 1 year, and then I applied to move to the high schools where I am now. And from high school I was transferred to Roseau, that was Dominica Grammar School, and I saw the opportunity to go to the University of the West Indies, and I did my bachelor's degree in management. I did not give up there. The final year of UE, I studied my teacher's college. I was determined to succeed. I was determined to reach the top. I did my teacher's college the last year of UE. After that, I continued teaching, and then I wanted to go and further my studies. I went back to the United States, where I pursued a master's degree in healthcare administration. So I came back to Dominica again because I believe in serving your country. I believe in doing well, coming back and use whatever you learn out there to benefit your country. Although I am not in the healthcare field, I'm not sure if I'll ever get a job in the healthcare field in Dominica, but I am back in teaching at the Portsmouth Secondary School. I have been a teacher for 19 years. I taught firstly at the Ben's Primary School, then I moved on to the Portsmouth Secondary School, the Goodwill Secondary School, and the Dominica Grammar School. I've also done special education in Montgomery County in Maryland. I love teaching because I love children. I love the fact that you can see results when you teach the students, and that some of them are very dedicated, and it brings you joy to see them actually learning and doing well. Special ed is an interesting topic. It's different, and the students I work with in Maryland, they don't speak, they have severe autism, and it's just different to see the type of students and how they are working with students with a disability is challenging, and it gives you a better appreciation for life. Sometimes we take life for granted, and there it is, someone can't speak, they can't do certain things, and the way you deal with them says a lot about you. What motivates me on a daily basis is my 7-year-old daughter. She is growing nicely, and she is someone who is determined to succeed also. And as you know, I have Emo News, and when I hear her say things like, I want to be Gabby News Online too, those things motivate me. It's like I want to go out there and be a role model for her. I want to always do well because I know she's emulating the things that I do. And waking up in the morning every day to go out there to ensure that I do things the right way and do it well. One thing I want my daughter to gravitate towards is being a goal-oriented person, to always strive for excellence, always aim for the best, always do things the right way. And to be that determined person, whatever she sets, her eyes on, to go for it. Emo News Online. Emo News started 4 years ago after Tropical Storm Erica hit Dominica. Actually, I was in the USA on vacation when Tropical Storm Erica hit. And as the world knows, I'm a social media person. I am always on Facebook, always on WhatsApp. So at that point, I am not sure how I managed to become the liaison person after Tropical Storm Erica. Everybody was contacting me left, right, and center. They were sending me photos, and as you know, connection, cut off at one point in many villages. So I'm not sure who I had that link with, but most people use the avenue to send photos of what happened in Dominica to me. So I was posting them on my Facebook page, which allowed most people to see what's going on. So you had a lot of business places contacting me, private organizations, those airlines, telling me how we can get to Dominica, and so on and so forth. So that's what it started. When I came back home, I used to have this WhatsApp group. I used to just send random, news for my friends. And then more people wanted to be part of that, so I added them. And then it became a big thing. So after much analysis, I'm like, okay, this seems like it is working. I think I can capitalize on that. And a lot of people pushing me, you can do something out of that. This is a good thing you are doing. And you need to, make it a bigger platform. So I then decided to create my Emo News Facebook page. In October of 2017, I officially launched Emo News, www.emonewsdm.com. When I started Emo News, I had like a few followers. To date, I have almost 20,000 followers. So I believe in time, in the next couple of years, Emo News will be the big thing in Dominica and all over the world. And as you may be well aware, Emo News is a household name now in Dominica. So I know eventually that things will work out for me. Maybe one day I might just end up quitting teaching and become, the most famous news media house around in Dominica and in the Caribbean. Well, Hurricane Maria indeed made me more popular. I think I was one of the media person who went all over Dominica to actually showcase what really happened. I went to almost every village in Dominica. I packed my bag every morning. I spoke with people in most every village to ask them, what happened. They would have messages to send to their relatives and friends overseas. And the hardest task I had was to go back home to ensure that these people received those messages. And T-Boy used to be my liming spot every night because T-Boy used to have better reception in terms of connectivity because it's closer to the French island. So every night I came from the villages, I would go to T-Boy and upload those pages of notes. Oh, my roof is okay. My mom is okay. tell that person I am fine. Tell that person we survive, we just need food, we just need whatever it is. And I would have to go to Tibo every night to upload those messages so these people could, you know, receive these messages to know that their families and friends in Dominica were okay. As you know, a lot of people were worried about their relatives in Dominica after what happened during Hurricane Maria. So, once again, social media, the in thing, most people depended on social media after Hurricane Maria to find out what happened. What does it feel like to be a local celebrity? Well, I've seen it on TVs and now I'm experiencing it as the best feeling ever. Everywhere you go, Emo News, Emo News. And it's nice to know people, you know, appreciate your work. And it has a good and it's bad because you always have to be on your P's and your Q's. You have to ensure that you do, you know, the right thing always. Some part of your life may change because everybody's looking up to you. And but the excitement is real. The excitement is good. I love it. Most I don't fall for, as you know. You know, some people mean well, some people they don't. But for now, I am living. I am just doing what I have to do. Well, for the past year or two, I've been trying to get an interview with the Prime Minister of Dominica. I think he's a loved man. I think a lot of people love him, and a lot of people love to see him on Emo News. I'm also hoping that the regional organization will, you know, one day use me and capitalize on my expertise and on my skills, give me an opportunity to showcase their country, to showcase, you know, what's good about their country. Emo News would not be possible without the support of my friends, my followers, my family members. And sometimes people ask me how you do it. And sometimes I don't even have the answer. I'm a teacher, I have to correct papers, I have to be going all over. And if you look at my life, I am all over the place. And I think I am good at multitasking and at time management. So I want to thank my mother especially, who, you know, is taking care of my daughter when I am out. She does a very good job and I am very grateful to her. My friends, my greatest supporters, they know who they are. My followers in Dominica and all over the world, I am truly grateful to you. And to those people out there who religiously want to send me the news first, they try their best to send me the news first as it happened. I am ever grateful to you. I want to also thank God for blessing me with this talent, for giving me the daily motivation every day to go out there and do good things. I want to be someone that when people look at me, they can emulate some of my talent and my skills and my qualities. I want, when I step out there, everybody knows who I am. I am Emo News, and you know, this little girl from Pebush. That's it for me.